So next, what I want us to do is to get very, very clear about what's going to happen to you if you don't go any further. If you stop the video at this point and you think, no, I'm all right. I'm not as bad as anyone else. Because that can happen, you know? When I went to AA, it actually had a negative effect on me in that I listened to all the horrific stories of the people around the table. And I thought, I'm not as bad as them. I've never done that. Whoa, I don't drink that much. And I left AA thinking, actually, I think I'm all right. I think I can carry on drinking. Great. So this is an exercise for you to do when the video ends, and I really want you to do it. Now, of course, you can not do it, and probably 80% of the people watching this video won't do the exercise, but you will dramatically decrease the speed of your success. I want you to get super clear about what's going to happen to you and your family if you don't deal with this. And to do that, I want you to close your eyes and visualize what your life will look like in 5 years' time. Really feel it. I want you to put yourself into that situation. I want you to feel the pain that you would feel if all these things came true. Make a list of what's going to happen. So as an example, let's pretend I'm back when I was a drinker. I'll do this with you. I would say, look, if I don't deal with this, I'm already having trouble with my health. I have a pain in my abdomen. I don't know what it is. The doctors are running tests, but I'm at the doctors once a month with this. I have borderline hypertension. I have sleep apnea. You know, I wake up in a panic at least 3 or 4 times a night because I can't breathe. If I carry on drinking like this and I get a bit older, basically my health is going to get worse until the point where something serious happens that's irreversible. If that happens, probably by this point my career's gone downhill so rapidly that I've lost my job, and now I'm too ill to get another job. So I'm basically on the assistance of the state. If that happens, you know, I'm mortgaged up to the hilt. I have £20,000 in credit card debt because I'm spending $5,000 a year on booze. So the chances are we'd lose the house within, let's say, 3 to 6 months. And then I'd be relying on the charity of my family and my friends. Starting to look pretty bleak, to be honest with you. And perhaps worst of all, I would always be a failure in the eyes of my children. I would have taken my kids from a nice home, a school they love, and took them to some state-provided accommodation in a horrible part of town where they'd probably have to move school. They would always look at their father as the man who failed them. And I want you to do this and twist the knife as much as you can. I want you to feel the pain. If you are not 9 or 10 out of 10 in pain at the thought of this, you're not doing it properly. You are being too kind on yourself. I want you to feel how much this is going to hurt you and your family. Now, people sometimes reject this exercise and they say, look, I don't want to do this because I'm not hurting anyone else. It's my life, you only live once, and I'll do what I want. And that's actually a lie. You're lying to yourself with that one, because it is not you that is going to be hurt by your death. You will be dead. Depending on what you believe, you will be largely unaware of the suffering. It will be your family, it will be your wife or your husband, your children, and your loved ones who feel the pain of your actions. They will be the ones who have to walk down the aisle with your coffin on their shoulder. They will be the ones who cry and mourn you and grieve for you. So yes, it's your life, but your decision here and now doesn't just affect you. It affects the people you love the most in the whole world. And let me ask you a question. Would you allow anyone else to hurt them that way, to that level? Of course you wouldn't. So why would you do it yourself? So we need to get super clear on the bad stuff, but also we now need to think about the good stuff. Let's talk about what will happen if this is the beginning of the new you, and you take action today and you follow all the things I'm going to tell you to do. Let's think about what would happen. Make a list. And again, I want you to step into that version of you. Imagine you're there, and I want you to see it in big, bright colors. Make it amazing. Hear the sounds, feel the feelings, see what you see. when you've been 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4, 5 years clean of alcohol. And again, I will do this for me back when I was a drinker. So I would have said, if I take action today, then every morning is going to change. I'm going to wake up, and then I won't wake up and instantly think, oh, I drank again last night. I won't have to go downstairs and hide the bottles. Because I used to do stuff like that. You know, I used to take my recycling to the bottle bank rather than wait for the bin men to come, because I didn't want them to see just how much I was drinking. I used to wake up every morning full of guilt and regret and with a hangover and just exhausted. So if I quit drinking, I'd wake up every morning just hangover free and full of energy. My health would improve. All those problems that I was having would go away. My quality of life would just go through the roof. It would be amazing. My career had been stagnating, but you know what? If I took the brakes off, if I stopped coming into work exhausted and with no energy, no passion, if I came in with my full brain capacity and my energy levels high, I know that I could get promoted many times over. I know that I could at least quadruple my salary if I was giving it my all. And you know what? My children would see me for who I was. They would see a man who had a problem in life, and he didn't go down. He got back up and he kept fighting and he dealt with it. What a powerful lesson to teach my children. What an amazing life lesson to give my kids that would be. I would save thousands of dollars. I would stop spending $5,000 a year on booze. $5,000 a year on poison that makes me feel terrible. Wouldn't that be great? It'd be like getting a $5,000 pay rise even before I got started improving my career. I'd lose weight because lots of things happen when you drink. For me, A, there's a lot of calories in alcohol, and B, I would eat junk food continuously because I was ravenous because of what the alcohol was doing to my appetite. So I'd lose weight and I'd look better. I'd look younger. I'd stop making a fool of myself in public. I look back and I remember times when I've just embarrassed myself so much with drunken behavior. That would stop. You know, I would get more respect. People would think differently about me. And my relationships would heal.